Alright guys, hello and welcome to the results of the test. So, we pitted Triton versus Hieracon in terms of viability for Rare 5 core farming for those of you. Since we heard from lots of people in the comments on my solo core farming video, and I saw on the Reddit and other places, that somehow Triton had been nerfed and Hieracon was now clearly the better place to go. So, let's go over the results and we'll go over Hieracon first. So, on Hieracon, we got these drops. The credit packets are individualized by amount of credits that we got for that drop. Our credit total was over 600k, so that was pretty good. Core pack total, we only had 39 core packs, which is just below 20% drop rate for 195 cores total, which it's not awful. That's quite a few cores. But it is not Triton. So let's show Triton. I'll just move this down right over here. Kind of see it still. Okay, much better. Triton, on the other hand, we got much lower values of credit packets on Triton. Only got like just over half of the credits that we acquired on Triton, but we got 57 core pack drops. Which puts it at 28.5, much closer to 25%, which from the old data mined values, we can presume that we just got high variance, and it is still 25%. So, Triton is not nerfed, and based on these tests, which is 200 rotation A drops each, Triton is still the better option for farming rare 5 cores, which is kind of what I expected to see from Triton with this many tests. Triton is like definitely better based on these tests. There's still variance involved, and with enough variance, obviously Hieracon could be the same as Triton, but I personally am not willing to do 1,000 samples. I think 200 samples is plenty for one person, for two people, I suppose, to go through in such a short period of time. If anyone would like to do more samples, please go ahead. But there are a few things that I need to talk about with Hieracon that are other reasons that you should run Hieracon. So these are all the results. Triton won out pretty clearly in terms of core pack drops, but now I'm going to talk about why you would run Hieracon. So, Hieracon is a dark sector, first of all. And you can see from just the credit values that if you need the money also adjacent to cores, then you're going to want to run Hieracon because you're going to want the money. Because those that amount of cores is only from the actual drops from the rotation A, not counting this like 10,000 credits extra that you get every time you run it. So that is a clear advantage to Hieracon. Otherwise, rotations B and rotation C, if you do not need multi-shot mods, the rotations B and C on Hieracon are way better. Life Strike is in rotation C. Rotation, like, just better keys, higher quality keys, for long runs where you're going to do, like, I don't know, like 4,000 cryotic. Fighting Infested is way easier. All that stuff, more experience, that, like, more drops, like, all that stuff. Hieracon takes it in those regards. I'm not going to argue with anybody that says it's better, like it's that Triton or that Hieracon is better for long run farming, because it is if you do not just want cores. Triton's advantage is just that the core drops appear to be quite a bit better there, which is still totally valid for those of us that maybe have a shitload of money. Maybe just have a shitload of credits and don't really need the credits. So if you just want to farm rare 5 cores, Triton is your place doing the first 2 rotations, getting out, go back in. But if you want to do long runs, or you need money, Hieracon is the place to go. And that is the distinction between the two. So it has been a really fun weekend. Two, like, one 9.5 hour stream and one like 11-hour stream counting the after party. It was a really good time, and thank you for everyone that came out to see it. And I feel like the results that we got are pretty well and good. 200 A rotation drops, I think, negates a lot of variance that can happen. But like I said before, anyone that would like to do even more testing, let's say 1,000 samples, feel free to do so and report your findings. I would love to hear them. But until then, Triton is still the king of cores, but Hieracon has some advantages. Some pretty decent, reasonable advantages why you should go there for different things. So yeah, those are the results. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.